Oh yeah, we're good. We are. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good, baby. How's this? Is this good? This is like the only thing that gets me fired up right now, you know? It's doing this podcast. I kind of like it. I say that every single time. Every time I do the podcast, I'm like, at the end, I'm like, I kind of like this thing. I think I'm going to keep doing it. I've said it for probably like 4 episodes in a row. Hey, Ryan, find another way to send off on the videos, huh? And of course, as always, have to mess with the volume here because I haven't fixed it since I was tinkering with it when my wife was on. All good. That's on me. But hey, we got the pop filter back. And I think I'm going to sound a lot better this time around. I'm not going to be like quiet, muffled. What happened last time, so my mic has this thing where you can record in both directions with like the little flip of a switch. So I did that. And I thought that meant my wife and I could both talk on the side of the mic as the picture showed. And turns out, no, I used the mic wrong. I think it was recording in opposite directions. So she sounds really good, which is all that matters because she's the one in that podcast that you should actually be listening to, not my fucking ass. So, hey, I'm just happy her part came out all right. You can like hear me like off in the distance. Hey, what do you think about? What do you? Just tell me what your thoughts are on the. Nice, good going, Ryan. What a fucking week, huh? What a week. What a fucking week we have had, huh? I think the minute, dude. Let's talk about the elephant in the room first, huh? Let's just get it out there. I think the first thing we're gonna talk about is the minute I think I signed off on the podcast Tuesday night. I think the minute I signed off on the podcast, everyone overnight, including myself, became distinguished day traders. That's right, folks. You heard it here first. Day traders. What the fuck? First of all. Dude, you know what happened? So, I mean, if you don't know what happened and you just didn't give a shit about social media or anything like that, or you're listening to this podcast from somewhere else, I don't know. I still don't really understand what happened. Hedge funds were trying to short GameStop stock, and they were betting against it heavily that it would tank. And so Reddit and this degenerate group of gamblers got together and pooled their money together and just started throwing it at GameStop stock to fucking shoot the price of it through the roof. So when these motherfuckers had to go back and buy it, they would buy it back at a much more expensive price than they originally betted against. I think I sound like I'm pretty intelligent when I'm talking about this. I listen to I don't know how many videos. I'm probably still wrong about what I'm telling you right now. Probably still didn't even understand it. It's a good thing I didn't invest any money into the stocks, but I wanted to. And if it wasn't for Robinhood's dipshit shenanigans that they pulled, my money would probably be in that failing stock right now. But everyone is saying that it's just a scare tactic and somehow the stock is going to bounce back. It was supposed to like go fucking through the roof. And I swear to God, if I see one more person say to the moon, about a stock, give it a rest, retire the phrase, come up with a new one, and we'll try it again next year, or the next time around that Wall Street Bets can come up with another stock to bet against. And I was all for it, man, right? Fuck these losers. Do you understand? Like these guys that play stocks like that, and like these corporate ass motherfuckers. Like the reason that, like, I mean, they're like borderline about to get away with it again, but they were so pissed off. They were so pissed off that these guys were like I think overnight these guys were like $14 billion in the hole or something because of the bet that they made. And they were going to get rich off of it because they were preying on this failing company and this failing stock, right? GameStop, what the fuck? No one is even going there, right? And if they are, they're not buying Xboxes and PS5s because they're sold out every single time you go on the website to try to buy one. So, like, they're a shitty company. But it's just really funny. It's just really funny that it almost happened. But I think these guys got bailed out, and then there was like some in between with. Dude, I'm boring myself talking about this. You know what I ended up doing? I'm gonna change it to fucking right there, ADHD baby. We're gonna pivot immediately. I watched that whole thing. I tried to learn stocks as like best as I could for that whole entire thing. Because I was like, dude, fuck it. Like, yeah, hey, fuck the man. Yeah. Burn him to the ground. I tried to learn as much as I could, and it didn't really work out that well. And then I ended up watching The Big Short because I was all of a sudden like interested in trying to comprehend, because it's a great movie, and I watched it like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, whenever it came out. I watched it and I'm like, this is a really good movie. I just don't really understand it. Like, way over my head. And they even do that thing where they talk into the camera and they're like, listen, we get it, right? It's very dry, boring information. So here's Margot Robbie to explain it. And then like they use these people to like give analogies and whatever. And clever way. I never gave a shit. And I tapped out about an hour and 15 minutes into watching it again. But I picked up on more information. And I'm like, hey, Ryan, you're growing, you're evolving. Great job. Oh my God, dude. Am I going to be okay? Why did I come out fucking swinging? I came out swinging on this one. But I think that's so funny that like everyone became like a investor, right? Everyone was running a fucking hedge fund all of a sudden. Everyone was scheming and like, oh well, Reddit says, oh, my friend on Twitter said that actually there's more stock to be bought, and if you don't sell, hold the line, everyone, hold the stocks. Everyone, dude, everyone was doing that, and I didn't mind that much. But at some point, the joke ran up, and then all of a sudden, like, people were actually investing like serious money into these stocks, like thousands of dollars, and the fucking thing tanked. And it's not looking too good for them anymore. If they did spend that much money, it's not looking too good, because let's see. Dude, I'm gonna make this. Yeah, like, so okay, I bought one share of AMC because that was one of the joke stocks. I bought one fucking share of it at like $14, and it's at $7 right now, and there's no signs of it going up. And everyone's like, oh, just hold on to it, man. Just hold on to it, dude. AMC to the moon, baby. We're gonna fucking skyrocket this bitch. No shot. Are you kidding me? Like, what's GameStop at? GameStop is at $85, dude. That's actually scary. Because I guarantee you people were buying in at $200. Because it's the peak over the past week that GameStop it was like $385. And then people were selling it off because that is a ridiculous amount coming from $10 of where it started. And now it's at $85. And I promise you that thing is not going up. So that's like actually scary, because I bet there are some people that took it very serious and were listening to these guys on Twitter and Reddit and all this other stuff, which they were right about a majority of it, but Robinhood interfered and got in the way, which, I mean, did we all like not see that coming, right? Did we all just think that a free app to day trade on, like all of a sudden everyone flocks to it and they're like, whoa, hey, not all the poor people can get rich. Nope, just us. Which is, go fuck yourself. So that's why I didn't put any money into it, because I thought it was going to get sketchy. And it did real quick. But I bought some of that stupid coin. That joke coin. Doge coin. Is that what they call it? I was calling it Dodge coin, but it's Doge. I bought that. So, oops. But I bought it like a cent. Because it was a whole joke. It's like a cent. It was worth like a cent. And then it went up to like 8 cents. And everyone was like freaking out and selling it off. Yeah, well, Daddy still got it. Still got some of that cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? Fucking what, dude? Forget perfection? Nah. Day trading. Stocks, baby. Forget Wall Street, huh? Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Wall Street. I'm going to take you down, bitch. Anyways, so right out the gate, we're talking about day trading. Let's move on to something else. I'm already boring myself. Let's see. I watched The Little Things, that new movie on HBO that came from Warner Brothers, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. I thought The Little Things was pretty good. It's that one with Denzel Washington and then that one guy that looks really weird who played Freddie Mercury in that one movie about Queen. Yeah, he's in that. And then Jared Leto's in there and he plays like a crazy guy. Oh, I love serial killers. Oh. I feel like Jared Leto is just the actor that you stick in roles. I feel like Jared Leto is the actor that you stick in roles because you think he's going to do a good job acting crazy. I don't know how to explain it. What I'm trying to say is he wasn't a very good Joker. And that's fine. That's okay. I think he's a good actor, but I think I feel like he's obsessed with doing like these dark roles because I don't know. He's kind of a weird guy, I think. There's like some shit about him like having a cult or something, and like he had his hair like super long, it still does, I think, and he was like walking around in a white robe. I'm like, dude, do you think you are Jesus? Because you're not him. It's very strange. And in this movie, he's good, but I feel like they overdid his lines or something. They were trying to make him like too crazy. And then there's not a really good payoff. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it because also, like, who cares? But there's not like a good ending. It doesn't really tie it up is my issue with the movie. And I want answers. When I walk out of a movie, I want answers. I don't want to sit there and go, wait, what? Wait, what did they mean? Because like this movie, it's like I feel like they genuinely didn't know if I won't. I'm not gonna go into it because if you're gonna watch it, it's worth a watch, dude. If you haven't watched it, it's worth a watch, and I'm telling you that right now. Just watch it. It's fun. It's a good movie. And Denzel Washington's a stud, dude. So like, I'll watch anything with him in it. He's sick. But then I don't know if anyone here is like into Marvel. There's that new show called WandaVision, and let me tell you right now, I'm so happy I didn't watch it until it's like 4 episodes in, because the first 3 are so boring. They're like trying to make a sitcom out of these like Marvel characters, and it makes sense, but 4 episodes in. So the people that watched it like 1, 2, and 3, and then got to 4 and finally got answers, oh my god, I feel sorry for you, because I was pretty bored. But it seems like it's getting good now, so that should be fun. And then what else? I thought there was something else, another like movie or show. I like to do this. I like to recap like my movies or shows that I've seen that I think are good. So WandaVision's good. The Little Things is okay. If you're bored out of your mind, give it a watch. And I think that's it. I don't know. What's next? What's coming out next? Like King Kong versus Godzilla. Like that's again another. I'll be entertained by that. Why not? Because like my monkey brain will go, oh yeah, giant monsters and explosions. Oh, hey honey, come in here. You're really gonna enjoy this one. Dude, imagine if I set Sarah up. Like we're gonna have a romantic night together, and I turn on Godzilla versus King Kong. Dude, that would be so funny. Maybe I should do that now. Unless she listens to this, then my plot will be ruined. I tried to get her on this podcast, but she didn't want to. She opted out. She said that she can you see that I'm strategically trying to work my brain to talk slower, dude. Because all of a sudden I came out like a day trader, dude. I'm the world's best method actor. I came out like fucking Wolf of Wall Street. just absolutely swinging fists, right? Buy low, sell high, right? So now I'm trying to calm myself down. Okay, now we're good. Yep. Okay, great. I tried to get her on the podcast, and she didn't want to come on this one. She said maybe another time. She said, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Rain check. She was like, maybe give it a couple episodes. I'll come back on. I'm trying to get my brother on, dude. I'm trying to get my brother on. I have a buddy, Steven, who's an avid listener. Big Forget Perfection fan. Loves it. He rants and raves about it. I'm like, oh, dude, relax, okay? Big fan, huh? No, Steven's my guy. So, and he's hilarious, and his humor is like next level. Dude, I tell him all the time that he should do a podcast, he should stream, or he should get into stand-up comedy. Because he has a very like unique sense of humor, and it's like intelligent. It's like smart sense of humor. And I feel like sometimes like his jokes kind of like, because, like, let's be honest, like I'm not the most. Listen, I got street smarts, baby. That's all I care about, okay? I remember I had a teacher in high school. He literally he could tell I wasn't applying myself, and he like pulled me aside and he's like, listen, like street smarts will actually get you far. So like I'm just glad you have street smarts, and you know how to talk to people and read a room and all this stuff. And he's like gassing me up. And honestly, I wonder if that fucked me up and set me up for failure, because all of a sudden I'm like, well, my teacher said I don't need to be smart because he said I have street smarts. And I just like coasted through every class because and by coast I mean like passed barely. I took accounting one time in college, worst class. It's a toss up between geology, which is geography. Shut the fuck up, dude. I know which one it is. I'm just fucking joking. It's a toss up between geography and accounting as the worst classes I've ever taken in my entire life. I genuinely wanted to take accounting because I was interested in learning. I hate taxes. And I hate stocks. Stocks and that whole lingo drives me nuts. But I came really close to wanting to understand it, and maybe this whole joke thing will spark like a small interest in beginning to understand like stocks and Wall Street. Because if you know how to like work it, right, you can actually like set yourself up for the future. And in taxes too. I genuinely was interested in learning about taxes because I fucking hate taxes. I run my own business and I hate doing taxes. I hardly know anything about it. I am the least educated in regards to taxes, and I hate it. And so I wanted to learn about accounting and all this other stuff. And my teacher hated me because I sucked. I was like wasting her time, and I could not grasp. I've never been so stressed out, dude. I run my own business, and accounting stressed me out more than running my own business and not knowing how I'm gonna pay rent and all these other things do. Like accounting just sucked. And every time I would pull all-nighters. I would stay up so late just studying and doing these practices and learning on YouTube, and I could not understand it for the life of me. It was so soul-sucking. It was a soul-sucking class. It sucked the soul out of me, dude. Hated it. So, those two classes, geography, I don't know why I took geography. Geography, I think I was like, I thought it would be cool to like learn where things are, right? Like I don't even know where dude, if someone drew up a map of the United States with empty states and paid me $50 and said you have here's $50 if you can place every state in its proper areas, right? The whole middle, total wash. Even on the right side, I think I know where New York is. I don't know, man. That's a whole thing. So, can you hear that? Is that loud? No, I don't think that's loud. My heat's going, and it's making like a whistling sound. So anyways, geography. I thought maybe it'd help me learn where things are in the world and spark an interest, but nope. I couldn't name anything. And then they're asking me about capitals and where's this, where's that. And I, dude, couldn't tell you. Sorry, I didn't mean to take this class. It was an accident. And I somehow passed that one too. I shouldn't have passed it, but I passed it. So, more power to me. Let's see. What else do I got today? Dude, there's a lot of things. I'm sitting on a lot of topics because, I'm sitting on a lot of topics because Sarah didn't want to talk about any of them last time, which is fine. I understand. But, where's my phone, dude? I need that. No. Relax. Where is this? Okay, so something else that I'm excited about. Something I'm really excited about. I'm just like, I woke up one morning and I was so excited because I didn't see the Bernie Sanders meme, dude. I fucking hated that. It was funny for 2 seconds. Why did it even become a fucking meme? He's sitting on a chair. Right? What's wrong with us, dude? He's sitting on a fucking chair and everyone thinks it's hilarious. Are we just that dumb as a society that we're going to draw up and Photoshop out Bernie Sanders sitting and green screen it, and place him in a bunch of like funny memes and videos and oh dude, I couldn't do it. It was every post, dude, and there's no way I can block an image. People would just post it, right? They would post it without even saying Bernie Sanders. I couldn't even block the name Bernie Sanders. That thing sucked. And I was so excited when I woke up one morning and I was like, hey, I don't see the meme anymore. And then I would scroll throughout the day. I think I went a whole day without seeing it. But even then, dude, like I just saw one today. I just saw another one. I'm like, that thing's 3 weeks old. And I think it was some corporate company like trying to use it as like leverage on their social media marketing. I'm like, it's going to get you no likes, guy. I'll try again. Oh, God. My tea went down the wrong pipe. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so Bernie Sanders meme. See ya. Get tossed in the trash can with GameStop, huh? Oh no, what just happened? Dude, I'm messing up all over the place today. I've been having a really tough time with like, I don't really know how to describe it. I think for me, I'm trying to figure out how to, I have all these ideas, dude. That's what sucks. Man. It sucks. Oh man, I'm such an idea guy. Oh man, I'm so creative. I just keep coming up with such unique ideas, such original ideas. It just sucks, man. I hate it so much. I for real, I just keep coming up with like fun ideas that I want to capitalize on. Like I'm really trying to get used to just carrying around a camera and just filming everything. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm overthinking it, that's for sure. And guess what discovery I came across today? Crazy. Okay, listen to this. I think I'm terrified of judgment. Secretly, I tried so hard to surround myself with people growing up and idolizing other people that pretend, like, acted like they didn't give a shit about everyone else's opinions, right? And so I think I try to like download that little bit of personality into me over so many years. But I think truly I'm terrified of what other people think of me. And I'm trying really hard to like reverse engineer that, right? Because that's like a deep rooted thing with me. And it's crazy because I think if I can just understand and grasp where that comes from, I'll get over it. But dude, I'm sitting on this idea. I shot this video when I first got here in Nashville. and I was talking about like why I moved to Nashville and all this stuff and how it has a sense of community, and I shot this really cool drone footage and wanted to make a whole video out of it, and I never posted it. It's the wildest thing because I like talk to a camera in it, and it makes me really uncomfortable. I swear to God, and it's a very odd thing. Like it's so weird to get over that initial kind of fear. So I'm trying to like adopt new habits and behaviors and reverse engineer this whole idea of me once being like pretending like I didn't give a fuck, but in order to pretend like I didn't give a fuck, I had to like judge others. It's toxic. It's toxic as shit. And if I ever judged you in high school or whatever, I apologize. I've grown up, okay? We all fucked up. But I truly think that that's where like some like it's shitty behavior, but then it resulted in like trauma for me to work through. Like I was like doing it to it's like self-inflicted. Like I'm not a fucking victim of anything. I was an idiot that thought that like if I pretended like I didn't care, I wouldn't care about what other people thought about me. But I think the entire time I just was projecting, kind of. I don't really understand. I don't know. If I told a therapist this, they would probably be able to help me out through this. But that's for sure like what it was. And I don't know. I thought about that. So I'm trying really hard to like carry around a camera and just point and shoot and have fun and just talk and and truly work through not giving a shit. Like I feel like you gotta like pull up that root, right? Get rid of it. Just fucking throw it away. Just see ya. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Throw it out. And then you gotta like plant these new seeds of like understanding where this thing came from. Just throw it out, plant this new seed, and then like let it grow. But you have to start from this like clean slate. So I'm hopefully that's what I have been trying to not care about. And I don't know. It's like that thing I was talking about last time where if you just post something every day, like eventually you're just not going to give a shit and you're just going to keep posting and having fun and like being invested in your craft and being creative. So that's where I'm trying to get to right now. And I was talking to Sarah about this idea of like breakthrough, right? This concept of like having a like aha moment, because like I'm trying to do all these things and I'm trying to make everything work, from posting on YouTube to the podcast to TikToks. I've tried new TikToks. I've tried all these different things to just like see what I like and see what I enjoy. I guess that's a part of the process, but some of those things I limit myself to doing because I'm afraid of judgment from others or looking bad or looking weird or whatever. And then also I'm simultaneously trying to run a business. So it's like, do I record myself trying to run the business? No one gives a fuck about that. So I'd rather just record like me and this and like the authenticity. I don't want to like pretend like I'm some hotshot business owner, because I'm fucking not. But then I had this other idea for like another business. So do I record daily about that other business? Like, do you see where my mind goes with this nightmare? So to me, and then I'm like outreaching all these businesses and Twitch streamers, because I used to edit for a Twitch streamer, and I'm like, well, maybe I could do that again if the price is right and I can mesh well with the right creator and all this stuff. And I told Sarah, I was like, yo, what if you go so far in the other direction of clarity to gain clarity? You know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with this? You go so far, like I'm talking like you do like shrooms, all right? You know what I'm saying? Or you go to like Peru and do like ayahuasca and you just have like a massive trip and you just go fucking full blown like I'm not saying you abuse or becoming like an addict, because that's fucking toxic. You don't want that. That's not what I'm promoting at all, for the record. But what I'm saying is, I think a lot of people are just stuck. And so you got to like find this thing that just clicks you over, And see, like you're banging your head against a fucking wall. So you either just get really high and just have this moment. Oops. You know what that is? Hold on a second and I'll continue my thought. Got to reset the camera. Only 30 minutes. That's a 30-minute timer. Now, you either get like high, right? And to the point where you have that aha moment where you're like, oh, got it. That's how I'm supposed to be applying myself. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be thinking in this direction or applying, oh yeah, this makes sense. Like, that's that to me just makes sense. Like you do something like that. Or the other one, you cleanse yourself of everything, right? You eat as healthy as you can. You try not to fill your stomach up with junk food or Taco Bell, nacho fries, God love you, or pizza, right? Oh, I miss my pizza. And it's so fucking weird. You try to cleanse yourself, dude. You just do it and you work out and you don't indulge in smoking or drinking or filling your head with garbage or like I said, I talk about all the time for me, like my vice is Xbox, right? Throw that fucking shit out. You go one of two directions, I feel like, in order to hit a breakthrough, right? You either try to hit rock bottom and you just go, oh my God, okay, got it. Yep, I see something now. Or you go so clear, so level-headed, you meditate, you do all these things, and you try to reach this like pure state of thinking. So to me, those are the two things. I can't tell you which way I'm going to go, but I got to go one of them. So I'll give you an update next time. Next time we head in that direction with conversation, I'll tell you which way I go and where my head goes. Maybe I'll come back so fried that it doesn't even make sense for me to own a business anymore, and you'll just catch me at like Chipotle or something. Nothing against employees at Chipotle. They are hard-working human beings, and I'm not dogging them. I'm just saying. It sounds like a more slower-paced job, right? I'm not trying to get canceled for talking shit about Chipotle employees, okay? That's the fucking point here. I love Chipotle, and the employees always seem nice to me. So anyways, I thought about that. And similar to that, I also thought about, don't take this so literal, okay? If you're like a believer, that's fine. But don't take this so literal. I was just kind of joking, kind of. I was talking to my buddy Connor, who I'm also trying to get on the podcast because he's hilarious and he's my best friend. But I was talking to him about, I'm like, dude, you know what? I was talking about the clarity thing. I'm like, dude, I just kind of want this fucking moment. Like, how the fuck do I figure this out? And I made this joke about how I would sell my soul to the devil in order to like receive clarity and ascend to like my higher purpose, right? I literally, I don't want to, now, if the devil's listening, please don't take over my body in my sleep. I'm just making a fucking joke, okay? The joke here is, what happens? Let's talk about what happens. You sell your soul, then what happens? Okay, so you achieve your higher purpose, maybe, if that's how it works. That's what I would do. I wouldn't sell it so I could have like fame and fortune and just tell me what I'm supposed to do, guy. I'll fucking barter with you, sure. Here you go. What do you want? You want my soul? Okay, here you go. You can have it. Fuck it. And I made a joke, and I was like, what's the worst that happens? You end up in hell? And I made a joke about like it was a joke in poor taste, and my wife told me not even to repeat it. But here I am against her well-advised words. She told me to not repeat it, and here I am. I was like, what's the worst that happens? You end up in hell. Like, then you get there and you're like, oh, dude, this is it? You're like, I gotta live through 100 years on Earth. You should see that fucking shithole, right? Like, dude, the fucking past 2 years or however many years, like, dude, I'm exhausted, man. You know? I probably got, as my sister calls them, designer bags under my eyes right now. So to me, like, what's worst case scenario here? What are we talking? Right? What if I don't do this and I just die of cancer, exhausted as fuck, trying all options in a depressed, I'm a depressed shell of a human. I'm just like, fucking pull the plug, Jesus Christ. Like, that, or you end up in, like, hell. Like, to me, it seems like a fucking lose-lose, right? I don't know. It's just an idea. It's a joke. I was just kicking it around. Relax, everyone. I'm not interested in selling my fucking soul to the devil. People are actually interested. If you spend enough time on TikTok, you'll know what I'm talking about. People are genuinely invested in the idea that these artists like The Weeknd or, I don't know, name one, Billie Eilish, who cares? I don't know, sold their souls to the devil at one point in order to achieve their fame or whatever. And this song was about regretting it. And now they're trying to get their soul back. Or Justin Bieber. Oh my God, there's hidden signs in his music video. People, relax. I don't think they did that, okay? Okay? I don't think they did that. Nor would they be asking for your help through music video format. Fuck. Get a grip. Oh, wow. Dude, I think it's time we run our special programming for the evening. With Valentine's Day right around the corner, surprise your loved ones with the gift of a clean car. With over 13 years of experience, JX Auto Detail has led the industry in automotive detailing. From ceramic coating to general once-overs, JX Auto Detail has your back. Visit www.jxautodetail.com for more information. And to claim your 10% off coupon with promo code FORGETPERFECTION. Get your car clean today. Right? Dude, I'm a fucking child, dude. I'm so immature, dude. I love it. You know what that is? That I told my buddy I was going to record a podcast. And he was like, yo, plug my business. So we wrote that 5 minutes before the podcast. I told him I'd read it. So Justin, you're welcome. Let me know if you need anything else. Check out, if you live in Washington, check out JX Auto Detail. JX Auto Detail. But I told him we'd come up with like a corny ad. I probably could have led into that better, to be honest, looking back at it. It probably could have been funnier, but that's all right. We'll let that one slide off. I thought it'd be hilarious, dude. Hey, you want your business plugged? Hit me up, dude. I'll do it for free. I don't give a fuck. Check out Silvicious Productions. That's my brother. He produces music. Check him out. He deserves a lot of recognition because he busts his ass and he's currently sick. Alex, hope you feel better. Doesn't have COVID, I don't think. Knock on wood, right? But yeah, Silvicious Productions. I don't know. Take my Silvi and put a shiz at the end of it. Productions. He makes some pretty cool music. And he's supplied many years of free music to me. Because, hey, when you're in the industry, when you're in showbiz, baby, you struggle with copyright and DMCA claims. Silvicious Productions. Get yours today. Dude, give me a fucking another one, dude. Who else has businesses out here? Give me a fucking business. I don't have any other businesses. I could plug other businesses, but they probably don't even want me to plug them, to be honest. So we'll just let that one ride. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. What else we got? Dude, one of the funniest things I've seen today or this week so far. It's only Tuesday because we record every Tuesday night, motherfuckers. Which, by the way, dude, I don't know. I've just been doing this because it's consistent. I think I associate Tuesday nights with recording the podcast, and I associate Wednesday afternoon, my time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, with releasing the podcast. If there is a better time to record this podcast, or you want it out at a more convenient time where you're able to listen to podcasts, I don't know if that's earlier in the week, I don't know if that's Mondays, I don't know if that's Tuesdays. In my head, thinking, oh, if I could release it on Wednesday, people are halfway through their week. It kind of gives you like a little like you get to listen to it on a Wednesday and you get to move on with your life, and then you're like looking forward to the weekend. That's how I was thinking about it. But if you think that there's a better time to release the podcast, I'm not talking for like, I don't give a shit about the numbers and things like that. Even though Daddy just hit 100 downloads on a podcast. 100 downloads, 100 listeners, all probably. It's like 10. That was 10. Average 10 per episode. That's fun. I like that. What is that? What am I hearing? What's that feedback? Okay. If you can, if there's a better time for real, let me know. I don't know how you want to let me know. Tweet at me, right? Or send me a little YouTube comment if you're watching on YouTube, or text me. I don't know. Let me know, because I'm happy to change it. I just do this because of my thinking. So, dude, we were talking about, the funniest thing I've seen. 6 people got arrested for changing the Hollywood sign to say Holly Boob. Dude, 6 people got arrested because they snuck up in the middle of the night to the Hollywood sign, and they I don't know what they did. I think they tilted, let's look it up. I think they tilted the W. I think they tilted the W to look like a B. Hold on. If I type in Holly Boob, I wonder if it'll show up. Yeah, there it is. Oh, dude, that's so funny. No, they just had a giant inflatable B, I think, and they put it above or over the W. Yeah, that's what they did. Rotate the W, dude. That would take, they're like massive letters. I'm an idiot. So they took an inflatable white B and put it in front of the W, and then they painted over the D, and it says Holly Boob. And 6 people got arrested for that. Dude, how funny. What a shit show California is, huh? That's so funny to me. People are like so bored over there that they're fucking putting up Holly Boob over the Hollywood sign. That's hilarious. And then, like, also, dude, as a cop, like, really, dude, you gotta fucking stick so far up your ass. I understand it's probably, like, trespassing and, like, fucking vandalism. But just, it's like white, like, cardboard. Just pull it off the thing. Who cares? Cry about it. It says Holly Boob. Like, I'm sure the police officers that were arresting these guys, dude, they had to have been, like, laughing about it. They were like, okay, come on, you guys. Like, it's not funny. That's not funny. JX Auto Detail. Dude, I use them. I used them all the time when I lived in Washington. He was detailing my cars. He's detailing my car. Dude, great guy, you know? Really knows his stuff. 13 years of experience. Yeah, baby. I hate washing my car, you know? You got your soap rag and you're blowing your back out, trying to reach over the hood. Oh, you can feel the aching pain now. Let somebody else have aching pain cleaning your car for you, and they're probably going to do a 10 times better job than you can, huh? We're talking ceramic coating. We're talking paint protection film. Dude, the works, baby. PPF, huh? I don't know. He just talks to me a lot about it, so I think he's washed my car once. And by wash my car, I mean detail. I think if you say this guy washes cars, it's like disrespectful. I think, right? I have to imagine. It's very disrespectful to be like, oh yeah, when you wash cars? When you like detail, I used to detail cars, dude. I used to detail cars for a company in Washington, not JX Auto Detail, but jxautodetail.com. You should check it out. Brand new website. Super fresh. I used to detail cars, and I used to do it for like the mayor of Renton. I used to detail his car. I'm sure he'd be real proud to be associated with me and my podcast. But I don't even know if he is the mayor anymore. Pretty cool guy, though. Super nice. And then his neighbor had like a Tesla and was like, hey, come over and detail my Tesla. Super nice people, man. I had a fun little upbringing. Between that and like working at American Eagle when I was in high school. Those were the two things I did. I used to detail cars for like a group of wealthy neighbors, and then I would go and wow, dude, I'm just having absolute flashbacks thinking about that. I was talking about that the other day. I was talking about how, like, lately I've been thinking more and more and more about these random memories that are coming up. And, like, I think my life is moving, like, way quicker than it is, but I think I'm, like, actually slowing down. My brain's, like, processing all this, like, crazy backlogged information. It's wild. Yeah, I had a good time. I loved that shit. People were, well, didn't you miss out on your high school experience because you were working jobs? I'm like, dude, no. What did you want from me? Like, what did you want from me that I didn't do? You want me to join mathletes? You want me to go to house parties as a fucking 16-year-old? Dude, grow up. I didn't do that shit. I did it when it was important. I went to the important house parties, but everyone's like going every fucking weekend. I'm like, dude, I'm not about to get like a fucking MIP or have the cops show up. I was terrified of that, dude. Cops scare me. I don't like that, dude. I was so scared. We used to do such dumb shit as kids. We used to saran wrap intersections or do dime cat. Did you ever do dime cat as a kid? Yeah, dude. I used to put dimes in a black cutout cardboard cutout of a cat. And you Sharpie it black, and you put the dimes in its eyes, and you put it in the middle of the road, and then when cars roll up on it, they think it's a fucking cat, and they like slam on their brakes. Oh, dude, it was so fucked up, but we'd hide in the bushes. Oh my god, dude, we did the dumbest things. And then like we would saran wrap intersections, like all 4 sections of intersections. Pretty sure it's like illegal, right? I mean, and also in like residential neighborhood areas, relax. People weren't going 60 miles per hour hitting saran wrap trees. But it was pretty funny because they would get out of their car and it's pretty like demoralizing, if that's a word. It's humiliating, I think is the best word to put it. To get out of your car pissed off and you're tearing down saran wrap and you're like mumbling shit under your breath while kids are hiding in bushes watching. Such a riot, dude. So much fun. I would literally do that again right now. It was so hilarious. I'd get like, fucking god damn it, son of a bitch. Fucking ripping down the saran or trying to rip it, but be like so tight that they're like fucking having trouble ripping. I can't get it. Fuck. Ah. Throw it in reverse and drive around it. So funny, dude. Oh my god. What else did we used to do? I had a buddy in or I think a high school, maybe it was my brother's friend. This one was dangerous, dude. I don't condone the activities of this. I'm just letting you know the dumb shit that I did. I'm guilty, right? Got me. We used to, the same thing, like, fuck with moving cars. What is that? It sounds dangerous, honestly, and I think my mom would be incredibly disappointed in me. But my friend would wobble out in crutches. Dude, as cars would come through, my friend would wobble out in crutches and, like, fall on the floor. Like, fall on the concrete, like, jokingly, like he was trying to cross the street really quick and beat the car, but he couldn't, and then, like, his leg gives out, and he dropped the crutches and yell on the ground or whatever, and these people would get out of their cars so concerned, and then he would get up and run away with the crutches, and these people were fucking pissed, dude. How funny is that? That's, like, I think that's the most fucked up, like, juvenile thing I've done. And that's a lie, because it's definitely not. But it's like, that's definitely like, it's so childish. And it's hilarious. And it was funny every time, dude. It was so funny. Good times, man. What good times I had. I had a buddy who would always drink Four Locos and think it was sick. Like, he always had a friend, like, buy Four Locos and then, like, would bring him over, and he'd be like, dude, you want to drink one? I'm like, shit's disgusting, dude. What do you mean? And then there was that whole thing that was coming out about like Four Locos and heart attacks or something, and I don't know why. I never took the time to understand it. Like, did it have energy drink in it? Is that what an original Four Loko was? Or was it just so bad for you and so artificially flavored and just disgusting all around that it literally was killing people? That's how bad it was? Is that what it was? Because that's what I imagine a Four Loko being. I've had one before, but that's how I remember it. Is I felt like my heart stopped when I drank it. That's how it felt. Fucking foul, dude. You want to drink something good? Bud Light Seltzer, dude. Lemonade. Huh? Drink the lemonade Bud Light Seltzers. Do it. You won't regret it. I promise you. Sweet, sweet lemonade. Oh, man. Holly boob. That's hilarious, dude. That is so funny to me. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Well, what do we do? I'm kind of out of topics, and I feel like we're coming up on. On that time, unless we have another ad. Do we have another ad to run? One Force Media. Hey, check out One Force Media for all your... Dude, I haven't used that Instagram in so long. I don't even think... When I tell people, make it out to One Force Media, and they're like, oh, well, you don't have a website, or your Instagram is trash. And then they see this podcast. Like, what the fuck is this kid doing? What do you mean video production? What the hell? That's probably what they do, huh? They're like, what does he do? Oh, what's this all about? What's this podcast about? I don't see anything about One Force... One Force what? A media production company, huh? No, I just see Forget Perfection. What's that all about? What was... Oh, it's a podcast. Oh, okay. Oh, you say fuck a lot and dude? That's how, it's the way that I say dude. The way that I say dude, I had a friend message me on Twitter, shout out. I won't blast your username because I don't want strangers hitting you up. But I had a friend on Twitter talking to me about how my usage of dude and how it could be turned into a drinking game, and I 100% agree with that because I say dude all the time, and I think if I go back and I tally up how many times I say dude in a podcast, it's probably pretty atrocious. And someone should do that. If you're bored. If you're bored out of your fucking mind one day, you should go through and just count. And just count and count and count and count. Because the way that I use dude is like a I don't even know. How do I use it? I say dude to everything and everyone, regardless of gender. And it's just one of those things. I just do it. Because to me, it's like a way I start and excited. Oh, dude, oh, dude, what are you doing, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like I do this thing where it's how I like kickstart a sentence that I'm like about to jump into. So that's what I do. I should stop doing it though. That's what I should work on. I feel like my ADHD wasn't that bad in this episode. Unless I'm so used to my ADHD that it was horrendous. It was probably the worst it's ever been, and I'm just like comfortable with that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Now I'm just wasting time just saying things. Dude. So, what did I say? What are the takeaways from today? Hey, JX Auto Detail, plug them. Free advertising. Use my channel as free advertising. Give me a business. Or what was the other one I was talking about? Oh, tell me if there is a better time preferred for the podcast. Let me know. I actually want to know that. And then eventually, I'm gonna shake up everything for YouTube and push it all into its own YouTube channel. And then I think that's it, man. Do something crazy this week. Do something outside of your comfort zone this week. That's my challenge to everyone. And you're probably gonna laugh and say, Ryan, fuck you, I'm not gonna do that. But guess what? If you do, you'll be happy. Okay? Put yourself in an uncomfortable position. Have a few uncomfortable conversations. Right? Maybe email someone that you want to work with, or I don't fucking know, dude. What am I? A life coach? Nope. And I don't know shit about stocks either, so that's very helpful. Great. I think we're good. Just just working on my tea over here. So, everyone, have a great rest of your week, all right? Take care. Stay healthy. Do something scary. And we'll see you next time. Maybe we'll have another eventful week. Who knows? Goodbye.